What's going on, Muscle Monsters? Alain Gonzalez here, and today I want to give you 3 tips to get your muscle journey going. All right, a lot of the times we get stuck going back and forth between different goals or stuck between which program we should follow and so on and so forth, and ultimately we spin our wheels and end up in the same exact place after a year of training and eating right. And so with these 3 tips, you're going to hopefully avoid those things. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Tip number 1 is pick a goal and stick to it. All right. If you try to chase 2 rabbits, you'll catch neither, right? As the old saying goes. And here's the deal. If you are looking to maximize the amount of muscle mass you put on, then that needs to be your goal. Right? You can't say you want to build muscle maximally, but then a week later say, oh man, I'm losing my abs, or oh man, I want abs so I can walk around shredded at the beach. Because what happens is now, again, you're chasing those 2 rabbits. So if your goal right now is to build muscle, but then it's to be shredded next week, then ultimately what happens is you're not giving yourself enough time to build muscle, or you're not giving yourself enough time to get shredded, so you end up in the same place you started. All right, so pick a goal. If you want to get shredded, then wholeheartedly get in there and get shredded. And once you're there, then you can reevaluate what your goals are. If your goal is to build muscle, then don't worry about putting on a little bit of fat or losing your abs or not being as shredded. Focus on putting on muscle mass. And when you've achieved a certain amount of muscle mass, then you can step back, reevaluate, and go from there. Tip number 2, pick a proven program. I get emails every single day. What's the best rep range? How many sets? What's the best exercise? And so on and so forth. The fact of the matter is that somebody has already done the hard work for you. And these guys have put together solid programs with solid principles that have already been proven for hundreds of thousands of guys. And there's no reason for you to try to reinvent the wheel. There's really, if you're asking yourself, how many sets should I do or how many reps, then you are not qualified to put together a training program. So what I would recommend is just grab one that fits your goals and stick to that. If you want to tweak it a little bit, maybe you want to add some extra arm work, or maybe you want to change a couple of the exercises, that's completely fine. But don't try to put together the pieces to a puzzle that's already been put together for you. It's a waste of time. And ultimately, again, if you're asking these questions, how many sets should I do? What are the best exercises? Then chances are you're not qualified or as qualified as the guys who have already created these free programs that have already been proven to work. No sense in wasting time trying to figure it all out. You can figure it out and learn more as you go. But right now, if you want to get from point A to point B, get on a proven program. And lastly, start tracking your progress. We see ourselves every single day. And what happens is after training for a month, the changes aren't visibly noticeable to us. We might have coworkers or family members that say, hey, you look like you're getting bigger. Have you been hitting the gym? And that's all fine and dandy. But when you look in the mirror, you don't see the changes. That's why it is critical, absolutely critical, that you track your progress. Take measurements, track your weight, take pictures. Again, because results equal motivation. The more results you get, the more motivated you become to keep pushing. And if you don't see the changes, then you are going to be less motivated to keep going, right? You're gonna feel almost as if I'm putting in all this hard work and nothing's happening, just because in your head or visually you can't see it. Again, because we see ourselves every single day, it's hard for us to notice the progress that's happening. That's why, again, it's critical that you track the progress. You know, measure your arms, measure your legs. Again, take these pictures and maybe compare them every couple of months, because the changes are not going to happen overnight. Maybe after 8 weeks, people are like, man, you look jacked. And to you, you don't even realize it. But when you go back and you look at how big your arms were 8 weeks ago and see how much bigger they've gotten, that's gonna spark that fire that it's working, I'm gonna keep going and continue to stay motivated. So those are probably the 3 biggest things that'll get you going, give you a jump start in this muscle building journey, right? Pick a goal, pick a program that's already been proven, and make sure that you're tracking your progress. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button below. Make sure to follow me on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all at Muscle Monsters, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.